How are you doing this Wednesday, the 24th of March? I hope you're feeling very good. We're gonna do a little short webcast for you tonight, this afternoon. I meant, sorry, because we didn't have time to really plan this one because we've been off doing so much stuff. So what's up with that kid? So yeah, we're gonna send a webcast. Listen closely now. We're gonna do a webcast this Friday in 2 days because we're going back to Denmark tomorrow, and this Saturday I'm playing in the finals of the X Factor show in Denmark, and it's gonna be a huge thing. It's gonna be 40,000 people in the audience and 2.5 million people on TV. It's very, very, very fun thing, and we are gonna give you a live webcast from the rehearsals on the Friday. And yeah, we're gonna try to hook up with some of the. There's gonna be some other bands there that you might know, and we're gonna do our best to introduce you to some people. Hopefully, otherwise it's just gonna be me and Victor. But
We don't know the time yet, though.
we don't know the time yet, though. We will update you on that as soon as we get the schedule for the day. Um, well, I haven't got very much to say, and I can't see the chat today because I only have one computer. I need two computers to do that. But I thought uh, I'll give you a little anecdote uh, before I say goodbye, and I want to tell you a little story about a half Italian guy, guitarist, lost in Copenhagen. Uh, this happened in a foreign country about one day ago, 24 hours. And the guy named Eric Hassel had a very, very important radio show. He had a gig the night before, but then he had a really important radio show at 8 o'clock the morning after. And he went up at 6 o'clock, went down to the lobby of the hotel, and met his tour manager, saying, "This half Italian guy, he's too fucking drunk to do this. It's not gonna be able." And I thought to myself, wait a minute. This half Italian guy has played what we were gonna play about 2,500 times, and it doesn't matter if he's hallucinating from fucking mushrooms, he's gonna be able to do this. And I asked for the hotel for the door key, and I went up to the room. Seeing this half Italian guy with the wild eyes still at 6 o'clock in the morning, showing me his most private areas 4 or 5 times, and he can't find his clothes. Eventually, he walks into the bathroom where he, for some reason, without remembering it, finished his night. We do not want to know what went on in the bathtub, but we know that he finished his night there and fell asleep in the bathtub. The water went over the bathtub on the floor. So the floor was covered in about this much water. In that water, we found some clothes belonging to this half Italian guy, and they were soaking wet, very cold. I'm smiling a little bit now because that was a sign. Uh, put on this jacket, a white long T-shirt with blood on it. Smells pretty much. It's pretty much in the mouth, and I take him down to the lobby in the taxi, and we were really lucky about this because when we got to the radio station, it was the biggest commercial radio station in Denmark, and they were wanted to be very precise about the sound quality. So we had the opportunity to rehearse, and we played Hurtful in this case. We had the opportunity to rehearse it about 4 times before we played it, and I can tell you that the first time was not so good. Anyway, we did our best version of Hurtful acoustically yet, and it was a fantastic morning. I didn't really have like a bomb in the end of that story. I didn't really cut it together very well. I'm sorry about that. That became a bit slow and dry and boring, but it was fun for me at least. Um, yeah. Uh, Here's Victor, by the way. Yeah. Um, I'm acting a bit weird. I'll see you guys on Friday. It's gonna be a very memorable webcast. I promise. I hope you're not mad at me for not having more to offer you today. Uh, but get out in the sun, enjoy it while you can. This is a lovely day. We're gonna work, and I'll be back in a couple of days. So long, soldiers. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.